Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, brothers and sisters. This is the second time of asking for episode 50, the half century of the Wacky Random Challenge Season 2. Joining me once again is Mr. Hamish Hopwith. Hello to you, sir.
Hello, can't believe we're doing half a century again.
It
feels unnatural. But we are pros, so we are now expert racers, and we can oh god, no, that hasn't worked, has it? We can
that was going
Lydden Hill.
Lydden Hill.
We can analyse Lydden Hill like
the little Lydden Hill. Yes, it's a tiny little
like pros.
circuit. So it has a rallycross version and a GP version. So the way you did it before, and the way we'll be doing it this way, is we'll be doing one run in the rallycross circuit and one run in the GP version in the same episode.
So you get a 2-in-1 sort of. The track is basically the same.
Yeah,
it's not massive. It's not like dirt heavy. Like for example, Dirtfish. That is very dirt. That's all dirt. So and then you have other, like there's tracks in Norway and stuff. That's quite, again, that's dirt heavy. This isn't. This is a bit more sort of 80% tarmac.
Pretty much, yeah.
Dirt.
Right, hop on in.
Well, at least we get to drive at Olsberg, which we both, I think, agree is one of our favourite cars in the game to drive. They are just so fun.
Certainly for rallycross, yeah. Absolutely.
Change livery to... Oh, I could try this one. I haven't used this one.
Oh, that's bright.
It's high visibility, yeah.
That's a definite radioactive livery there.
It is radioactive. Yes, go on.
Yeah, me and Hamish have just come off of a pretty interesting, actually, commentary for F1 2017.
Yes, it was. It was, it was good. Or it was Canada, for those of you who didn't know. But we had mixed quali conditions and mixed race conditions, so we haven't had that before, where it's been mixed quali.
No, we haven't.
And that was really...
I think that's the first time we've had rain in the race, isn't it?
A rain of a race, possibly. You might be right, actually, yeah. We haven't had it as much this season as we have in the past. But I mean, it was the first time we've ever had it in quali for a very long time, I believe. Because normally it's either all wet or all dry. You rarely get mixed conditions, because it's not that long for mixed conditions to come into play, is there?
Yeah.
And we'll both do jokers, by the way, so we'll set that as a rule between us. But it's quite difficult as a driver, because if you've got mixed conditions in quali, you need to be able to, you know, go out and get a good lap, and we saw so many drivers so close to each other in qualifying, because that's exactly what they're trying to do. So, but it provided an entertaining race.
It did. I mean, despite the fact that we were actually a few numbers down, because a number of our, I think 3 of our drivers were in Abu Dhabi because of the last F1 racing season, but also the F1 esports event. I thought, this could be quite a dreary race, and it wouldn't space out, and it just wasn't at all.
No, it's quite something to... I mean, that's the thing. I mean, numbers being low isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's a good job it wasn't a track like Spa or something, because I think that's when you'd really feel it. Because, like, it's not too difficult to be quite close to someone. I mean, when you're saying a 1 minute 10 lap time, it's quite easy to... You'd have to be pretty bad to end up losing like 2 seconds a lap. But around Spa, when it's like 1:45, it changes quite dramatically. But surprisingly, I don't know if you realise, but the lap times around Canada are pretty much identical, and always have been, to Monaco.
Oh, I haven't noticed that.
So the pole time, although it wasn't in this case because it went to intermediates, but in practice I know a lot of the guys were setting like 1 minute 9s and stuff. 1 minute 9, mid 1 minute 9s, which is the pole time we had in Monaco.
And it's almost like the polar opposite to Monaco as far as the type of track it is.
Yeah, it's very high speed, fairly low downforce. You've got long straight, few overtaking opportunities. We saw plenty of good overtakes.
Oh yeah,
we saw fantastic moves of Arox in the midfield. Because he was on the ultra softs and he really came in.
Stormed through the field. Yeah, he did great. It's a shame we had so few people in Discord to speak to afterwards, but I think we spoke to the people we wanted to.
We got 4 drivers, I think, for interviews.
Whoa, yes we did, and I've got that all wrong.
Oh no, you haven't spun, have you?
No, not quite. I'm
Joker.
Oh, I haven't done my juggling yet. I do need to do
naughty boy. But you got 7 minutes to do it, so it's cool. Fairness, rallycrosses are normally only like 4 laps and then 6 in the final.
Oh, okay.
But obviously it's a bit different than these timed.
Yeah, these timed events, yeah. How long are rallycross circuits by and large?
I think they're not massively longer than this, to be honest. I think like 2 miles I think would be considered long. I'm not an expert by any stretch, so... But I think anywhere from 1 to 2 miles... I mean, anything, as long as it takes under a minute, you don't get rally circuits to take over a minute, so... Because they're all...
look at that! So I've been thinking, like, where the hell have you gone? I just suddenly realised that you did your joke on the opening round, didn't you?
Yeah, and I was like, I almost made it work with the clear air, but then you had clear air over the front as well.
Oh, yeah, I did.
But because rallycross events are always on a number of laps, you know Formula 1 is like, it's a 300 kilometre race, apart from Monaco, which is like 260, I think.
Right.
But everything is 300 kilometres. In rallycross, you have 4 or 6 laps, depending on what stage you are in the heats and finals. So...
Yeah.
So I think that's why they're fairly strict on how long they can or can't be.
Oh, right, okay.
It's a shame that AI don't need to take jokers.
Yeah, it is a bit of a shame, but there we go. It's okay, AI, you know, we'll abide by the rules.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I wonder what happened if we had penalties. I wonder if they'd have to do it in that case.
Yeah, I wonder. But with them being a little bit broken, I don't really want to run them.
Yes, because... yeah, there's. I think we might have mentioned, I forgot which episode it is, but I'll mention it again. There's a huge update that's meant to come out soon. Probably.
It was probably the first version. It was probably the first version of this episode. You mentioned that.
Possibly, yeah. God, that's a long time. Well, it was yesterday.
It was yesterday. Oh, I've stopped.
Oh no, what happened? Did those things stop you?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
you
moved.
normally go straight through.
Well,
I saw.
Yeah, I was expecting to go through. That's why I didn't make too much effort to try and change my angle. But,
I would try and hold the field up, but unfortunately, I'm okay.
Oh no, don't worry.
I'll hold up this guy in front of me so we can have a battle up to P4.
Okay.
And if he gets past, I'll just stop him together. Oh, you're on relative 4.3. So my potential was a 43. I think that's better than normal. I was struggling around here last time.
You were, weren't you? And we seem to have. I've certainly gotten more into my stride. Maybe it's just probably practiced it.
Yeah, I think the thing with me is, oh crap, I was actually thinking about this. If we were to do an AR race now, round a random track in GT3, you would be faster than me over the course of whatever it is.
With fixed setups?
No, it wouldn't make any difference, I don't think.
No?
Because I'm rubbish at learning new tracks. It takes me a long time to get to my
Yeah, you said about that.
but with you, you've got really good general knowledge, so yeah, I think once I've practiced, I'm able to. I think your limit is a bit lower than my limit, but I think your starting speed is very high.
Yeah, so I've got a smaller window of a smaller operational window than you.
So my practice times, for example, when I start practice, I'll be about 3 to 4 seconds a lap slower than when I end it. So it's quite considerable.
Oh, sugar! Okay, I'll go this way.
Okay, that's for starting. You just wanted to start the race again, didn't you?
Well, yes. That's right.
Oh, that tarmac bit is so grippy.
You would hope that it would be.
Yeah, it's really good. Sorry.
It looks like there's like steel girders there on the right hand side of that, just as you come off that gravity bit.
Oh really? Oh right, I didn't realise. So I was like,
whoa, you're not paying attention.
I know. I turned in with a wheel on the grass.
Oh right, yeah, that'll upset the car a little bit.
Ooh,
Interesting.
hello.
What coming back to the F1 race? Interesting what Formula Danny was saying, that he had 2 AI cars. I certainly didn't see them.
I didn't see them. We only saw.
Oh dear. Ah!
Oh come on!
These things on the right remind me of like steel girders. They're not.
Yes,
They're plastic barriers, but that's what I see.
Yes, it was interesting. I mean, we definitely saw. I saw one lot of sort of car glitching, mounting, so to
and
speak.
that's all I saw.
But it only happened once, so I'm not sure.
Interesting.
We saw King-Kodiak at the end of the results, but that's because Kalon retired.
Yeah, and he retired right early on because he'd
First lap or something.
I think it was the first lap.
That's quite the excuse. I love that. I hope we have more of that.
Yeah, the pen holding my chair's chair.
Oh yes, I think I've got you.
Damn
That
it.
inside tarmac piece, that catapulted. That was wonderful by Mika Hakkinen. Got 1 more minute, so probably 2 laps, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, no, it hasn't. These rallycross. Oh, in fact, no, we're going to have another lap, I think. Saying that AI have speed. Which I think they.
We're not lapped yet, so.
But no, I think we've got about a second or so on them per lap. Oh, I've taken the wide line and sort of. I have a little bit more straight line now, switching to the left, then to the right, sort of dummy, getting the weight transfer spot on. Oh no. I'm acting like it's all happening, it's all exciting, but really it's the same gap as it was a minute ago. Saying all these technical things, it doesn't make you go faster.
It sounded good.
It sounded good, that's the important thing, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Sounding like you know what you're talking about is definitely half the game.
Half the game. Especially in this commentary business.
Oh,
sometimes
absolutely.
in F1 commentaries, me and you get ultra excited, and you've probably heard me talk about saying so much waff and think, oh Jesus Christ, shut up, I don't care. But it sounds
not at all,
apart.
I have not found myself. The only times I've sort of thought. I've never thought, oh, shut up. Never thought that. It's more a case of I've spotted something and I need to say it before I forget what it is.
Yes. I know what you mean. Sometimes I find myself in that position as well, but sometimes it's like, you know, it's just how it is. You're always going to have moments like that.
Different night. Whoa!
Oh, you better not just beat in the ass. Yes!
You did exactly what I was aiming for. I just went at it way too ham-fisted.
Oh, Kodiak, that is. I'm sorry, but that is. I'm taking that to the stewards for like poor driving.
Disqualified for bad driving standards.
Yeah.
Right, I reckon we run the same GT4 car we did last time.
Yes, it was the Genettas, wasn't it? Was it?
No, it was the KTM's.
The KTM.
For the purpose of the recording, because this is the second running of this episode, we did do the roll in the normal fashion, and it was the KTM crossbow. Of course, you'll switch to. Of course, it's going to be identical. Let's just run it. It was actually good.
I can't.
You can't change. You can change class. Car, not class, surely. Or you stuck on the.
It shows me as Osberg. Let's see what happens.
On my screen. On my screen,
colours and stuff. Yeah.
All right. So, are you actually on the Olsberg or are you on the crossbow?
I'm still on the Olsberg. I can't choose the Ginetta.
See,
but it shows me the
crossbow, not Ginetta.
Yeah, crossbow. Yes.
So on my screen, you're in the GT4 and you're in the crossbow, and you're just changing colour, like click, click, click.
Yes.
You're actually scrolling through the colours.
On my car on the left-hand side, on where it says like track, race and what have you, I've got the Olsberg, but on that screen you're seeing my car change colours and stuff. I'm in the KTM.
I want to know what you spawn in. If you spawn in the Olsberg, we'll restart. Or do you want to run it? You see
Yeah,
how
see what happens. Yeah, I would see how what the banter's like, actually. But
see
we'll
how
see.
This is a... oh, no, I've left it on the rallycross circuit. Oh! We'll have to restart it anyway.
Oh.
That was stupid of me.
Oh, well, I think I've started the GT4, and I have...
It did start in the GT4.
Oh, well, that's fine. We'll just have to do a quick, the old restart. We became quite used to that in this series.
Yeah. Right, so going over to the GP circuit. Bang the opponents up. We'll put the same class, so everyone's in GT4s. Which wasn't how the roll went, but it was what I believe the opponents all chose GT4s anyway last time.
Yeah, yes. There's 12 opponents for this. I can now choose a KTM, so that's
Good.
hang on, so if I choose that... that's interesting. So another way, rather than me restarting the game, that's a bit more annoying, is we do exactly what we've just done.
Which was
Where we've had to go into the game, exit and restart like that. And that now gives me the full range. It isn't just bugging me out, so you can see my...
Right, so restart the server. Oh no, I do restart the server each time.
You do, it's just we have to physically go into a game, then back out of a game with the next settings. So it's easier if I just start.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a long-winded way of doing it. Oh dear. Right.
Hopefully they fix it in this patch coming away.
Well, it's been a fair while in the making, hasn't it? And did you say... I don't know, when's the first DLC coming?
Well, in this patch, I believe.
Oh, this is... Okay. I can't really tell the difference in the images. So
Now, which DLC is this? Is this some Japanese car thing?
this car?
No, this DLC. Have you heard? Is it some Japanese thing? I think Yorkie did a video on it a while ago.
Yeah, he did. Oh, my interface has gone all...
Oh, you just need to press left on your D-pad. Mine did the same as well.
Yeah, oh, there we go. I say I've rebound my keys, so left is looking good, but I've got it.
Oh, P1.
Yes, with me right up your exhaust pipe. But you remember we had a Janetta that just got past us and ran off last time. Do you remember?
Yes, we did. In fact, no, I can't remember that.
We did! Goodness me.
I think you were a bit quicker than me in this car last time.
The first time, yes. The second time, no. You remember I was spinning out at every opportunity.
Oh, yes. Oh, that wasn't good, was it?
Oh, I gotta get him! Oh, no.
I was trying to be naughty. I was thinking about being very naughty.
You're gonna push me off, right? Whoa, sorry!
Pretty close.
Back end got a little bit lively then.
Oh, I think you've done a bit of a... Oh, no, you haven't.
I was too slow that time.
You're too slow? Oh, God, I thought you were too fast.
No. Ooh, yeah. I thought I was too slow.
Oh, God, you're pulling away already? Come on!
This feels very much like a go-kart circuit.
Oh, yes, it does. I think it would sort of suit go-karts, but maybe you'd end up topping out a little bit too much.
Yeah, it would be great if we had a quicker go-kart that's in this game.
We had those super karts or super formula things, didn't we?
The supercar is in Cars 1, not in this one.
Yes, yeah, we used to have that. I'm not sure why that went. That was seriously difficult.
That was great. It was very hard. It was great fun. Yeah, I don't know.
Ultra quick. I was having Formula 1 quick around certain tracks.
I mean, yeah, in some tracks it was quicker than the GT3s. It was mentally fast, but so prone to just snapping out of control.
Yeah, you're struggling on that last corner. You've done that twice now.
Yeah, I got a bit greedy on the throttle. Oh, hello. Oh, hey!
That was close. Come on. I'm really going to try. I'm not going to try and sit behind. I'm going to try and get the overtake, but you've just got the pace on me on a lot of this track. Oh, no, it's a good job you made that mistake, because I was slow through there.
It's my usual thing of being led foot. I mean, it's got traction control, true, but the rear tractor's already started to go during the corners when the traction control kicks in.
Right. Well, I don't run.
Yeah, so you're used to moderating that traction anyway. I just floor it.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what you should not do. And that's why I kept spinning out, particularly in this corner last time. Whoa.
Oof. I just lost it big time.
My right tyres are pretty cold.
Mine, yeah, mediocre-ish. They're not ideal. I'm practicing for Brands Hatch at the moment for Wednesday,
Yeah,
and I think I'm doing okay, but I've got no times to compare it to, because of course you can't do time trial over wet, so...
No, you can't, that's true.
So yes, I don't really know how I'm doing, really.
Yeah.
So but I feel I'm feeling quite consistent. Earlier on I had 10 laps where I didn't make a single mistake, so that's good. But actually there's a lot of grip on those GT3 cars, a surprising amount. But there's still the issue of aquaplaning, so...
Is it the rain's that heavy, is it? It's a proper British weather.
Oh, crap. Yes, it's rain rather than light rain, so... It will build up, especially with a live track.
Oh, I am really looking forward to that as a commentator.
Yeah, I bet, because Fizzy's back, isn't he? Is he?
I would think so, yes, because obviously everything is all done and dusted and everything else, so they'll probably fly back tomorrow.
Fizzy and Dan back in business.
Yeah, I've become the student once again. Oh, really overcooked that.
The student, I like it. I've lost a position to this AI BM, which isn't good.
Yeah, I can see. I'm not breaking away. I can't get away from the AI.
Oh, I'm not doing a fantastic job. I'm giving it all. My laps have been consistent, which is good, but I'm not that quick in this car. It's a difficult car to get right, I'm finding.
It isn't the quickest GT4 car, I don't think.
I'm finding it just a little bit on edge, and I don't feel that I know the track well enough to be able to push it to its limit.
You're not at one with the car.
I am not at one with the car, no. I am not the car. Gosh, I am trying, though. Hopefully I'm not talking too little.
Yeah, I'm
trying to find that.
Yeah.
Where you concentrate so much you end up not talking, which is sort of the idea of a video.
I do find that. Less so, to a lesser extent in this series, but I have had it before.
I think because there's two of us, there's kind of... It's easier. It's always easier with two, I think, than one.
Oh, damn.
Oh, Kodiak!
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no worries.
That was a perfect reset, thank you.
God, I think it was this race. It's Torval and Dean at their best. It really is.
That was better than we did last time. That was
I'm Torval and you're Dean. God, so you're right behind me now.
Yeah. Oh. What's your potential lap?
42.6.
I got 42.3, but then you've been stuck in traffic for a while. Whoa, he's overcooked it.
Come on. I'm not going to lose that much time. And if I get my ass into gear... Oh no!
I got punted by an AI.
Oh no,
So did you. Right, I'm right with you.
Are you? Good.
First and last.
Oh, well, I let you pass because you would have overtaken me had I
don't know. No, you were always chasing me, and for some reason I seem to be a bit more at ease with this one, so no, why don't you go?
Okay, go on then. Let's see if you can beat me, you wanker.
Whoa,
don't fluff. Ooh, well, Kodiak, I saw that little bit of excitement there. This
no,
corner I'm
too
finding
wide.
difficult.
I went onto the
Ah,
grass.
unlucky.
I went onto the grass, and that was the end of that. Right, let's see if I can gain 5 seconds or thereabouts in 2 laps. 2 minutes, rather.
I'm just going for a fast lap.
Yeah, go for it. My fastest is 42.5.
Damn, that's...
And my potential apparently is a 42.3.
Oh no, that's not brilliant. I got a 42, not 43.4. 42.9 my fastest is, I think. Probably. How do I find my fastest lap? Oh, sorry, I didn't realise you were there.
I've got it on the. You need to edit your HUD layout to have.
Oh yeah, 42.9 I think. Yeah, 9.3. Oh god, I was going very slow because I was looking at that weird HUD. Oh no! Oh no, come on!
No, go on.
Yeah, I was looking at my HUD. Oh god! Wow, you get that awful slap if you go into first. How cool would it be if we had like a Race of Champions style track on Project Cars?
Oh, that would be quite. That would be interesting, but not many cars can do it.
I actually did a Race of Champions. Ownage set up a charity live stream a couple of years ago.
I think I saw that. Justin was in the commentary box
Justin,
for
yes.
that.
You know, I was in that.
Oh, were you?
I got like to round 2 or 3. It was an Assetto
awesome.
and I'm not an Assetto Corsa guy, but you got it for that event. I already had it. I re-downloaded it for that event.
Yeah, I couldn't get on with AC. I really couldn't get on with it. I did have it, and I actually bought a number of the expansions, thinking I was going to really dive into it like big cars, and it just didn't. It just did not click with me. I don't really know why.
It's the same for me, really. It's like all these. Oh, what the hell?
That was sudden.
What happened?
Oh, the steering bugs just kicked in.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
never mind. I'll sort it
Is it
out after
fixed?
this one. No, I need to alt tab. So we're on the last lap anyway. So
Is it force feedback related?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. No, the force feedback is fine, but it's where the steering becomes 300% too sensitive. I'm putting that number in there, but I mean.
Yeah, I thought that was ultra weird. What happened to you?
Yeah, your steering input just becomes way too sensitive. Oh!
Oh, that was good fun. I liked that.
Yeah,
our lap times were good, really good.
Yeah.
But we spanned. Well, we both spanned, didn't we?
That
Our
is
lap times. Oh, and AI was faster by 0.1 of a second.
Nice. And that is it for this episode. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.